G'day guys, welcome to a new episode of Bogan'S Guide to Wine. I'm Sampy.
Lurchy, how you going?
Today, Lurchy, we're going to be trying a Pinot Gris from the Mornington Peninsula. How do you reckon you pronounce this one?
Pheadrus.
Pheadrus. The A and the E there were...
Sounds like fetus.
Pheadrus.
Fetus some wine,
Pheadrus some
mate.
wine. Pheadrus Estate was started by Ewan and Martina when they had just finished Roseworthy in 1998. They started out just buying grapes and making wine, but were lucky to buy some land in 2000 and plant 5 acres in Murraduk, Mornington Peninsula. When they first came out of uni, they were keen to do stuff to the wine, but have learned over the years that less is more in the winery as well as the vineyard, and don't mess around nearly so much. The wines are all wild yeast fermented. The reds are all gumboot crushed and hand plunged to minimise over extraction. Pheadrus value balance and texture as well as flavour. The Pinot Gris style has become very much the French end of the spectrum over the years, and the wild yeast ferment usually takes 60 days plus, compared to a packet of yeast ferment of around 10 days. Pheadrus is coming up to their 17th vintage and still love making wine on the peninsula, which has a great spirit of cooperation between vignerons. Alright, well let's have a bit of a look at what they've given us. Have you had a Pinot Gris before?
I haven't, mate.
I don't think I've had one. I've had Pinot Grigio before, but I haven't had Pinot Gris, so this will be an interesting one to have a little bit of a go at. So the colour, it's nice and shiny.
Yeah, it sparkles.
It's very straw-like.
Yep.
It's almost got the consistency of a very light olive oil sort of thing, doesn't it? It looks
You're not wrong.
viscousy sort of thing, you know.
Look at the legs it's thrown
oily.
up. Don't often see legs like that on a white.
Yeah, no, she's got quite a few legs, so that would obviously lead us to think that it's quite alcoholic. But I'm going to say on that, maybe 13%. What do you reckon?
Yeah, 13.5, which is probably normally pretty high for a white, I suppose.
It's a bit unnerving calling such a high alcohol level for a white. Where is it? Just entertain yourself while I try finding this. 13.9. So
13.9. Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah, it's up there, that's for sure. Alright, let's have a smell. Now that reminds me of the Semillon. Do you get any sort of... Am I right there, you think?
It's giving me a Semillon. It's got definite pear notes to it.
Sort of the musk stick. You know, there's all the
very
citrusy,
citrusy, very fresh, very approachable.
It's almost like a bit of a lemon zest sort of thing going on there. Well, let's have a taste.
Oh,
that's surprising, isn't it?
Gets in the mouth and just fills your mouth.
I was expecting this to be more of a tight, very acidic, more like a SSB sort of.
Well, it's a bit of a paradox, isn't it? It's got that really tight acid to it, but it's got and it's got that gorgeous melted butter on toast mouthfeel that you get.
Very full-bodied and it's got a wonderful mouthfeel to it.
Tell you what, I haven't had a Pinot Gris before, but I like that.
Yeah, I reckon I might give it a bit more of a go.
Especially with the alcohol percentage the way it is.
Yeah, well, if that's the thing. All right, so what are you going to rate that one, mate? Keep in mind this is our first Pinot Gris.
Well, it is, but it's 7.5. Easy.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on the 7.5. Just as a wine on its own, because like I said, we can't compare it to other Pinot Gris that we've had in the past, because we haven't had them. But if you're just going to pull something off the shelf, that's... you can do much worse than having to go with that.
I reckon dash of that with some chili garlic prawns.
On the barbecue, on a summer day, mate. This is a nice summer day. It sort of bridges that red wine, white wine gap. It's got the appeal of the
just
nice fresh white wine, but that full-bodied thing that you'd expect from the red. So, I reckon it's a win. So, well done, Pheadrus or however you bloody pronounce. But,
nice work.
Well done. So, till next time, guys, thanks for calling in. This has been Bogan'S Guide to Wine. Catch you later.
Let's have some more of that. That's all right, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. G'day guys, just to let you know, we've hooked up with the folks at winedirect.com.au to bring you the Bogan'S Dozen. we've gone through their whole selection of wines to pick out 2 6-packs that we think particularly stand out and kick a bit of ass. Now, one's called the Arterial Blood Box and the other one's called the Fully 6-pack. Now, if you pop over to winedirect.com.au/Bogan, you'll get a link directly to the page. If you buy some wine, you're going to be supporting the show, which we really appreciate. So pop over there, winedirect.com.au/Bogan. Get it in ya.